Hey, what's going on, everybody? Derek Nelson here, Polaris Financial Network, also the author and creator of the system called the Financial Foundation System. Now, in this video today, what I want to get into is mainly about consumer debt and how it's really wreaking havoc on us, the working people, middle America, and how you can never really get ahead if you're carrying so much debt. So I want to talk about what debt's doing on a national scale, and but more importantly, how it's affecting your own household. So let's dive right into it, okay? All right. So consumer debt, to me, I mean, it's quite obvious. It is the main cause of financial destruction. And these lenders and credit card companies, they love for you to send them monthly payments. I mean, think about it. What do we all look for? We look for some sort of income that's going to continue to pay us, right? And what better way than to lend somebody money? So, but what you may not realize is what it's actually costing you in the long run. So I want to go over that with you. Okay, so first off, I want to talk on a national level. All right, and you can find these stats at the U.S. debt clock. But basically, I mean, the U.S. national debt is over $25 trillion. All right, personal debt's over $20 trillion, which is a crazy amount. And I know over $16 trillion, and that's mortgages. But look at these other numbers like student loan debt, credit card debt, and auto loan debt. And all four of these debts are debts that many of us carry. I know not everybody has student loan debt, but those that do, they're definitely feeling the crunch there. So continuing on, how does this translate into household debt? So those total national debts average into this. So the average mortgage balance is $238,000 and change with the 4.5% interest rate. Credit cards, people are paying almost 16% on average on $6,200. Auto loans, 5.27%. There's a range there, I mean, it really depends. I mean, as far as household and what have you. So there is a range. So we're going to, as we dive in a little bit deeper, we're going to talk an average dollar amount there. So I took the average and kind of split it down the middle. But student loans, the average interest rate on there is 5.8%, and the average balance is over almost $33,000. So what does that look like for a household? Well, you'd be looking at a mortgage payment of $1,207 and change. Credit card payments of $248 a month. And the auto loans, like I said, I took the average of those numbers. So the average balance is $26,443. And believe it or not, the most common loan is a 6-year loan per vehicle. And the reason why people go with 6-year loans as opposed to 3 or 5 years is because their payments are lower. Not understanding that it's actually costing you more in the long run. And that payment on that $26,000 and change is $429 a month. All right. Now, if student loans, if you have a 10-year payback plan, it's $360. So right there, based on these debts and what you're paying out to lenders is $2,244. That is a ton of money to be sending out each and every month. Think about it. Now, let's take this a step further. What is the actual cost? So if you have a $238,000 mortgage and you spread that out over 30 years, it's going to cost you over $196,000 in just interest. And folks, keep in mind, we're in a low interest rate environment, and it still costs you that amount. Credit cards on a $6,200 balance, you're going to pay back over $9,100. All right, that's going to cost you $2,993. Think about that. Your auto loans, on those numbers, it's going to cost you $4,457. Student loans, it's going to cost you over $10,000. In all, based on these numbers, it's going to cost you in interest $214,344 for all these debts. You're basically, so if you look at the bottom number, the totals, you're borrowing $303,718 and you're paying back total $518,000, a little over that. Here's the thing. Here's the long-term effects. Now, your annual cost on these is $26,937 and change. But let's assume, let's keep the mortgage. Listen, let's face it. Not everybody has money to just pay down the mortgage. And if you are, I don't recommend that you just go into a mortgage acceleration program. There are reasons why. That's going to be another video. I'll be happy to chat with you if you reach out to me as to why it may pertain to your particular situation. But let's take the mortgage out of the equation. Okay, so we minus the mortgage on our monthly payment in this scenario, and the expenses are $1,037. Okay, now in 5 years you're going to pay $62,230. In 10 years, $124,461. And in 20 years, if you maintain these types of debts, you are going to pay back $248,932. Think about that. 20 years time, you're going to pay back almost $250,000. Folks, that's $250,000 you're paying to lenders, not including the mortgage. So imagine you could flip this around and just earn 3% on that money. All right, so let's say we got everything and now we have an extra $1,037 in our pocket. So in a year, just earning 3%, you're going to earn a little bit over $12,500. Right? In 5 years, you'd have $66,230. In 10 years, earning 3% on that, you will have $142,857. And look at that, in 20 years, by putting away this $1,037 a month, earning 3%, you will have over $334,000 as a savings vehicle. Folks, this is what it comes down to. Is this money better off in your pocket or the lenders? Think about that. If you have the opportunity to flip this around and not have to pay lenders anymore, how much better off would you be? How much easier would it be? So these are questions that you need to ask. Okay? Do you want that money in your pocket or the lenders? Okay? How quickly would you like to flip that around? Okay? Would an extra $300,000+ give you financial peace of mind? How much easier would it be to reach your savings goals? And of course, how do I get started? I mean, who wouldn't want to get started with this right away? I mean, I've helped countless people accelerate their debt payoff programs, shave years and interest payments off, and completely turn it around to where now they are contributing more than what they were spending on credit cards and what have you, and auto loans and stuff. The next step is really simple, okay? If you're gung-ho, okay, and you're ready to just get going, by the way, there's never any cost or obligation to have a conversation with me or any member of my team. But these are my direct contacts. So that's my phone number. You could call me direct. You could email me. Or I'm going to put in the comments, I'll put all my contact info in there as well, as far, and in addition, my direct calendar link. Hey, if you're not ready to chat with me, that's fine. You know, follow me on social media. Follow my company on social media. Facebook page, Polaris Financial Network. Very easy to find. Instagram, same thing, Polaris Financial Network. You could also follow my personal page, which I also post a lot of the same content, which is Derek_Nelson_. Unfortunately, there were a few Derek Nelsons there before me, so this is what I have to live with. So I want to make it super simple for you to understand how to pay down these debts and what you need to do. And then by paying down these debts in a systematic fashion, not only are you shaving years and expenses off, but you're going to flip the script. You're going to be able to accelerate your savings. Think about how easy it will be to hit your savings goal if you didn't have these payments. I can show you how to do that. I can map out a plan. Do me a favor. If you found value in this, like the video, put a comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it out. Please, we want to help as many people as possible, and I hope this was valuable to you, and you have yourself a great day. I look forward to helping you. Take care.